Let's do it.
Hallelujah, it's done. I believe on the Son. I am saved.
Historically, blacks were not free with any kind of communication from the government until June 19th.
Juneteenth is the day in which enslaved individuals in Texas learned that they were free.
Juneteenth is a day to pause and to reflect and to really assess where we are.
When the announcement was made, the slaves began right away to celebrate and being thankful to God for being free.
There was a time when we were not free to do what we wanted to do, couldn't go and come, families were destroyed and broken up.
I think there's a lot of confusion today amongst the younger generation about what Juneteenth is and who celebrates Juneteenth.
My God is a rock in the weary land, a shelter in the time of storm. He's the lily of the valley, and he is the Prince of Peace. When they put old John in the kettle of oil, Jesus grew and boiling sweet. My God is a rock in the weary land, in the weary.
Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation, as important as it was then, and in some ways it's become even more important as a statement of the United States since that time, it really was symbolic in many ways, because when he issued it in January 1863, it did not go into effect. In other words, the South or the Confederates did not free their slaves at that time.
So if the owner wanted to keep his slaves, he kept them. And that's what they did in Texas.
It was work from sun up to sundown, no pay. Food was what they could scrounge up, or they kept them happy, giving them chitlins, what we call chitlins, pig bellies, the skin, which we made cracklings. They lived in slave quarters. Most of them had dirt floors. Gone am the friend from the cotton fields away. Gone from this world to the better world I know. I heard a gentle voice of calling, oh, Black Joe.
Juneteenth today is the same as it was 143 years ago. Juneteenth is about freedom. It's about freedom to come, freedom to go, freedom to celebrate, and freedom to not celebrate Juneteenth. And the freedom to forget, because in the beginning it was also important for the freedmen to remember. It was like the Negro Passover. You had to remember what went on in the past. It was important to that first generation of freedmen.
Surely Jesus is able to carry me through.
In some parts of the country, they wanted to use the slaves to continue farming and ranching and doing work for them as long as they could. And they just were blatant about saying, we're not going to give this up.
Oh, mercy seat, oh, mercy seat, is found beneath the mercy seat.
According to what we know, when the announcement was made, the slaves began right away to celebrate it and being thankful to God for being free.
Good morning, Lions. Today is February 29th, 2012. Before we get started, let's go to the pledge.
Please rise and join with the pledge. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please stand for a moment of silence. Thank you, and now back to the show.
Happy Leap Year! Tomorrow we will have a special interview with Mr. Parker.
Thanks everyone for coming out to the Multicultural Fair. Everyone had a great time.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, basketball girls will be meeting in Coach Lee's room in the morning.
Birthdays for today are
Happy birthday!
It's all we have for today, Lions. Bye.